So I think we all remember what happened in July, especially if you were flying, like I was trying to do, or if you were in a hospital, a patient, or if you had some of the stocks that had some issues those days. The incident was caused by inadequate software testing and had a huge impact, as you can see here. I'll come back to in a few seconds why it's so difficult for enterprises to maintain the digital enterprise. But just to say that things like this will happen in the future as well, and it's going to have an impact on people, on businesses that's going to lose billions of dollars. My company, Leapwork, is in the software testing automation space, and this is the stuff that we prevent. So we help large enterprises and organizations on their cloud migration and their legacy modernization. And when you're doing these transformation projects, there are big issues on customizations on applications with add-ons and integrations into other applications. And what it impacts is, it impacts the reliability and the performance and risk of failure. This is where test automation can help. And for those reasons, we invented no-code test automation to enable testers at all levels to use automation and to automate at scale. And we do it so well that we are in partnership with Microsoft, pushing Leapwork to all their customers. We have Salesforce as an investor, but also we have a lot of other similar types of application vendor relationships for one reason only, because we make their customers happier. And so we're industry agnostic, and because when you look under the hood of any large enterprise, well, they share the same tech stack. So we're helping these companies saving billions of dollars each year, reducing their time to market and reducing risk. And yeah, that's what we do. The way that we look at a digital enterprise is that it consists of user journeys. And these customer journeys move seamlessly across all the applications in the tech stack. And this example was from a CDO of an automotive producer that I met. And I thought we were in an ERP meeting. And she said, no. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to digitize the customer journey, meaning selling a car online. And this starts with the customer who enters the website, communicates with the chatbot, then moves seamlessly across e-commerce connected to the CRM, data warehouse, EMP, and so on. And the thing here is that there are billions, if not trillions of dollars running through these flows. And just a tiny application error in or between these applications can make the whole thing go down. And not just this customer journey, but thousands of other customer journeys. And that's the risk that you have to endure when you are managing a digital enterprise. We solved it through a visual language infused with generative AI. In fact, we're the only company in the world right now that can test and validate the outcomes of generative AI. We did a launch not too long time ago, and the outcome has just been amazing. It's mind-boggling to see how customers are coming back with new use cases on how to test and validate chatbots in customer support, R&D bots in R&D in life sciences and so on, and even partners that are building new services on top of Leapwork. And I would actually thank that to Microsoft, because they pushed us from an early phase in investing into generative AI, and the result is that the CTO of Microsoft is quoted that Leapwork is lowering the total cost of ownership of running Microsoft applications. So we believe that partnerships like this, we continue to scale fast, and over the next couple of years, you'll see with generative AI that we're going to pursue full autonomous testing much more aggressively than what you've seen in the past few years. Thank you so much for listening.
Hello, everyone. So now it's about pets, a little bit more emotional, not only AI or longevity. It's about these fluffy things. We are Filu. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Filu, and we are building the leading veterinarian and European pet care platform. So how are we doing this and why are we doing this? So meet Otmar, and this is not an AI-generated picture or something. This is really reality we are facing here in Germany. It's really, you're going into a veterinarian practice and yeah, you feel like stuck in the 80s, and it's literally everywhere. Like there's no digital appointment booking at 80% of all practices. And every practice feels like really going into a nightmare. They are overfilled, and this is also true. We have 3 times more pets per vet since 2010. But this is not even the worst part. The worst part is starting with the vets. We have like 53% of all veterinarians want to leave this industry. It's one of the industries with the highest burnout and suicide rates. And most of all, it was a completely male-dominated industry, turning now in 10 years completely female. So this is literally why we are addressing this issue. And how are we doing this? Literally, you're going into a practice which looks like an Apple store, which is well-designed, where you feel comfortable, where you feel like in your living room. And we're doing this on building always new practices, not acquiring them, and focusing on urgent care, while at the same time as well using technology and AI by building our own operating system. So it feels like you're going into a 5-star hotel from a customer experience, and also from a veterinarian experience, it feels like you're going to be at the best employer in the market, and the 53% of vets leaving the industry, we want to stay in the industry, and we build for them the best employer in the market. So this sounds really good, but market dynamics are also in our favor. We expect like 30% price increases in the next 3 years. In general, veterinarian practices, although they look like these of Otmar's, they have a 20% EBITDA margin, so we are in a really profitable business. And pet ownership is increasing in the next 3 years tremendously by 10%. So now you might think, yeah, but you do this brick and mortar business, it's capex intensive, it's really offline. Yeah, but why are you doing? And you said you're building a European pet care platform. So it's really simple, because like 70% of pet owners trust the choice of the veterinarians, absolutely. So if we want to build a pet care platform, you start with veterinarians, because they're a cross-selling point for every other product within the pet care market. We do this with a phenomenal team. Justus, my co-founder, is also there in the back. And we are the only team and the only veterinarian European player in the market having a female veterinarian on our side, which makes a lot of sense if the market is 90% female. Luckily, we also have Lucas, the founder of Bondvet, which is the most successful role model from the US, in our team. He's a founding investor, operational advisor, and we are really, really lucky to have him. He scaled Bondvet in under 4 years to over 50% in practices and 100 million in revenues. Our Series A is planned for next year in Q1. We are so far 3 practices live. They always turn after 3 to 4 months EBITDA break even. 2 more to come this year. We are currently at a 3.2 million annualized revenue with all practices hitting nearly the maturity levels really soon. Generally, currently at 25% EBITDA. Customers visit us 3.8 times a year, and currently we are the most known vet brand here in Germany with an 80% NPS and more than 10 applications per vet position. This is one of our practices, and we are currently in Munich and Düsseldorf, coming soon to all other cities in Germany. So whenever you need a vet visit, just give me a call or Justus. Thanks.
I really want to thank Lukasz, and he has been working 2 jobs for the last 2-3 months, and we thought we'd do one of these every quarter, so I'm joking. Anyway, thank you so much, and also the team, Sources, Saskia, Suzanne, everybody, thank you so much. Also, where's the guys from Atlantic? Is anyone, Tula here?
Labs.
Great, okay. Hey, good to see you. Yeah, you're welcome. So I guess, do you want to say a few words really quickly? And then
Very few words, just, super excited to be here. So when we saw that our friends from the N Capital were hosting the portfolio day in Berlin on the same day as us, I think we both said straight away, let's throw this party together, because anyway, we're going to invite the same people probably, so let's make it even more merry. And, I'm very excited because we also have a long partnerships as funds together. Obviously, you're investing a little bit later stage than us, we're a little bit earlier, but we have the same DNA of wanting to back really the best and boldest founders, so we have that in common. And we had our portfolio day this morning, heard from some very inspiring founders. This afternoon, heard from some very inspiring founders and investors as well.
I'm a happy investor in your fund too.
And that, yeah, so thank you for backing us. And great speeches, but personally, I think also I heard enough speeches for the day. I'm ready to party.
So I just want to also thank our sponsors, so Google and Polath, for all your support. It's been very good. And also, I think since Noah left Berlin needs another conference or whatever we call this or whatever, but I think we need to get something back where Berlin is getting more of this types of events. And so I don't know if we transform this into a conference. I don't know what we do, but something like that.
Just want to say to everyone here, thank you for coming to our portfolio day today. I think you had a chance to meet all of the partners at the firm. We're really excited about the team we built together at the partner level, across all levels. Also, you've seen that we've radically expanded our Berlin office. So now we have a much larger team here. We have Robin, we have Celine, we have Torres, we have Gulsa, we have Ragnar, we have Lucas, of course. Team is growing quite a bit. We're very excited to be part of this ecosystem. Thank you for all being part of it.
Hi everyone again, I'm Felipe, co-founder of Job and Talent. Job and Talent, you may know about it, but it's a job platform that connects essential workers with top companies. We not only connect them, but actually we handle everything. We source the candidates, we screen them, we onboard them, we hire them, even we become the employer of record of those candidates. Then the workers on the app will clock in every day, will get paid through the app, and they will get rated. So based on their performance, they will get more jobs, more yearly earnings, and at the end of the day, job security. That is what the blue-collar populations want. At the same time, clients will get a more engaged labor force that is going to be more productive and is going to generate more productivity. As you can see on the slide, we have given job to more than 300,000 workers last year. We paid more than 130 million hours, generating 1.8 billion euros in gross revenue, as well achieving top record NPSs in both sides of the marketplace. As a product, we have evolved a lot. We started as a marketplace. We digitalized the whole end-to-end process. Okay, so we could actually do this without people, without offices, being much cheaper than the traditional staffing agencies. But in the last 2 years, the product has evolved to become a platform for the clients, an end-to-end platform, where the clients can manage the workforce in real time, and today even work with digital agents like Sarah on the screen in order to help them to get everything done. As a consequence, he has been rolling out the platform. We have seen that the attendance, in this industry has gone to almost perfect numbers, and what is more important, productivity increased by 13%. If we look into the financials, as you can see here, we have gone through a crazy growth journey in the last year. Now, from 2020 to last year, we grew from 300 million to 1.8 billion. In our growth strategy, we always combine organic and inorganic. When we get to a new country, we need to have credibility. So we need the first clients. So typically what we do is we acquire traditional agencies to get those clients. And then what is important is leveraging those clients, we build our organic sales team, that are going to be the ones building all the organic logos and bringing them to the platform. Because the service is so sticky, we have amazing cohorts in terms of net revenue retention, and that has helped us as well to grow so much. Recently, as you can see there as well, we have gone through a crazy transformation in terms of profitability. We are coming from a high investment in terms of integrations, in terms of international expansion. But on the last year, we were able, to turn around that and get to more than 35 million euros of positive EBITDA last year. Finally, we know that we are in a non-sexy industry, but it's a 500 billion industry with almost no competition. So our plans for the next few years is going to be keep on disrupting the industry with a lot of focus in the US, as is our biggest market and the biggest potential. Finally, want to say thanks to, some of our investors, some of the top best VCs like DN, SoftBank, Atomico. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, so bear with me. It's only a couple of minutes, and then the exciting part of the evening is going to start. No, I'm joking. So, Edurino, we are a new way of education and gaming loved by kids and parents alike, and I tell you why this is so crucial and important. We're coming from both sides, so you have the kids' perspective and you have the parents' perspective, and this is a problem that exists for generation. Kids just want to play, as simple as this. Parents want them to learn for school and life. And now with digital media, that gets even more pressuring. So what we are with Edurino is a new way of education and gaming loved by kids and parents alike. And I tell you why this is so crucial to understand. We managed to have the pull factor from both sides. For kids, we are making awesome games, full stop. They just enjoy what we do. We compete with the YouTube of this world, with the Netflix of this world, with simple, passive screen time that kids love. But they love Edurino as much. And we have the support from the parents as well, since it's valuable screen time. It's not passive, it's active, interactive, it's educational. And the good thing is we can measure it, because the power about this model is we combine gaming, IP, we create our own IP, and we combine fun for kids. And we measure that by data. So we have the data layer, which is a scalable system, and we can extract the learning progress from the kids, which is powerful because otherwise it's a black box. As soon as kids enter school, it's a complete black box where they are. And it's not only about school skills, but 21st century skills. We grew by 4x last year, plan to grow by 2.5 to 3x this year. And what is so exciting, we're extracting it from the user behavior. And I'm going to show you that on this slide, which is essentially our flywheel. We're getting customers in, which is the users, the families. And by having the kids played and enjoyed Edurino, we are extracting the learning progress and in the future can add more to our platform. So we are tapping into 3 huge markets, which is edtech, IP, and gaming. And we have 3 growth levers for the future. The first one is being the first family companion. We are not only supporting kids, but parents as well. We had the discussion about AI. I'm very glad that tech is evolving. Think about level design. Think about everything that's possible for us in the future, which we can scale. Second is cutting-edge IP. We are speaking to all the big, think about the Paw Patrols, the Peppa Pigs, everything in this world that exists, and we can, of course, always bring those external IPs to our platform. But what is more exciting, though, is we are creating our own IP and launching our first YouTube episode this year, so stay tuned. And the third one is the demographic and age expansion. Education is a worldwide topic, so every country needs a good education, and not only school skills, but the world is changing. It's especially the 21st century skills. So we are expanding across markets and also across age groups, speaking about the toddler line, speaking about growing with the kids, because we know how the kids play, and we can stick with that and keep them in our system. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the evening.